Okay, I'm going to show you how to create the basic tags for the web page. You've got to start with a text editor. For PC, Notepad, WordPad is good. Do not use Word, Microsoft Word. That will not work. It has too many characters and it will cause problems. There's several different ones for Mac. TextEdit is one that is used quite often. But I've opened Notepad, which is a free program that comes with any PC, and if you don't have it, you can go to Microsoft and download the program. Then I'm just going to quickly copy in. And once you have the correct tags, you can make a dummy page and then just copy and paste it in. But let's look at, these are the essential tags that have to go on every single document that you send me. Once we start using Dreamweaver will make these, but until then, make sure you have these. The doc type is the first one. It's very easy, but it has to be exactly like this. It goes on the very top. The next thing is the tag for the HTML. This identifies to the browser that this is an HTML document. You've got to make sure that you have the brackets on as well. And then we have a head tag. This head tag, inside it we'll put some different things. We'll put JavaScript and a couple of other things. For now, just make sure that you open, that means add the head tag. When you open it, you just put brackets around it. When it's closed, it has a slash in it. You can also put the slash on the other end. Sometimes they do that, but for this purpose, let's just use this model. Inside the head tag will always come the title tag, and the title tag is the information that's going to show on the top of the browser window, and also it is what is used for certain search engines to find this page. So whatever you put here to quickly identify, and it should only have a couple of words in there. So whatever you want to add to this, it won't show up on the body anywhere. It only shows up on the top, and I'll show you in a minute. And then after the title tags, we close that head tag. Notice the slash in there. That closes that head tag. Directly after the closed head tag, with nothing in between, you add the body tag. Everything that you show on the page that will show is between the body and the closed body tag. So if you want a sentence to show up, that is what will show up, hello there. Then you always close the body tag and nothing in between these two, and then close the HTML tag. These are very important. Then what you can do is file and save as. You can save it as a TXT just to have that if you'd like. But to make it in HTML, you need to do a file, save as, and add the HTML or HTML. But if you save some of them HTML and some of them HTML, they're two different. So just get in the habit of HTML. So I have page HTML, and that's all I have to change on that is add, make sure it's a text document. It should already be that by default, and hit save. And then when I go to the folder that I saved it in, let's look at that. There is the HTML and the TXT file. This will open up into the browser that you have set as your default browser, and it will have the icon of that browser. So if I use Internet Explorer, that will open that up. If I use for Firefox, it will open that. I use Internet Explorer still because I like it to open up into Notepad. So when I open that, it's going to ask me what do I want to open it into, and I will open it into Internet Explorer. And then there is the document through a browser. It has to open it through a browser so it interprets that code. Now if I wanted to see that, I could right click and view the source, and there is, it opened it up into Notepad, so I can change this if I want. I have hello there, and I'm changing this. It did say hello there. Now I'm going to save it, save as, name it the same thing, and hit save and replace it. And then I have to refresh this if it's going to show the changes. Let's make a page, it should say. So I'm going to go back, view the source. There I said, let's make a page. So anytime I want to change it now, I just save it, make sure it's going into the right folder, and make sure it has HTML on it. Hit save, and it's going to ask, do you want to replace that? And this time I do, and then I can refresh this browser, and oops, I opened it up. I can refresh the browser and it will show the changes that I made up here. So that's the basics of the web page. And there's a lot more to it, but you need to start with the essential tags here, and then we'll be adding in the body and other places as we go. I have this laid out nice and neat so I could go back and edit quickly. The computer doesn't know if you have it all in one line, but if you put it all in one line, it makes it very difficult. So I like to space it out and save that as well. And sometimes you have to have the word wrap. And for a Mac, there's a little different. If you're using the text edit, you need to make sure it says pinned. That means that when you open it up, you shouldn't see all of the tags on the browser page. It should be only in the source code. So if you're using a Mac and when you open it through the browser, you'll change the setting. I have it in the folder. I'm not sure right offhand because I use PC mainly because it's so convenient to open the source into Notepad. So you have tools over here. If your browser isn't opening into Notepad, there's all kinds of developer tools that you can use that will change that to the default so Notepad opens. But just get to the main thing for this week is make those essential tags, get those right. I will be checking your work and sending you a video to let you know how you're doing, and then next week we're going on to more advanced. So hope that helps everyone, and there's plenty to read this week as well. So I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.